Hey friend, welcome. I'm Jen. I'm a part-time clothing online reseller, which means I go to thrift stores, sometimes yard sales, and I buy used clothes and I sell them online to make a profit. I sell them mostly on eBay. I am shipping out 5 items today for a gross sales amount of $181.90. I thought today too I would talk a little bit about my pricing strategy and how I go about pricing some of my items. The first item, I just spent time sweater shaving, but there's still some stuff on it. The first item is this vintage Christmas sweater. It's super cool with all those applique felt Christmas trees, and they're beaded. They're super cool. One thing I always share is average sale price and sell-through rate. I think this is important, and I actually use that information when I am pricing my items. So vintage Christmas cardigans have a sell-through rate of 17% and an average sale price of $29.67. I played around with it a little bit, like added embroidery, added beading. I did not add applique, but I should have. But they all kind of were right in the same, like 17% and within $1 of each other with the sale price, the average sale price. So I thought that was kind of interesting that it didn't seem to matter if there was extra things on them or not. Or maybe just vintage Christmas sweaters automatically have stuff on them. It does seem like that. A lot of them do. So anyway, mine sold for $42.33. I had this for 3 months. I bought it at the bins, which is the Goodwill outlet where you pay by the pound. Probably cost me about $2. So after fees and shipping and my cost of goods, my profit is $25.65. I price not every single one. I price most of my vintage sweaters at $39. And then there are some exceptions to the rule. There are some, if there's like a 3D knit, or if there is just something special about the item, I will price it higher. Like a plain, just like solid, nothing on it, I'm still gonna price at $39. Not 39, sorry, $30. I actually price them at $29 and whatever cents. I have a perpetual 15% off coupon on my store, and I take that into account, and then I usually send out, oh my word, these are just like falling everywhere. I usually send out 20% off offers when you can, like send an offer to liker on your eBay app. So I kind of take that into account, and I assume that my vintage sweaters are going to sell for at least $20. That's my hope anyway. I do accept offers on my items. I don't know if that's the right thing. I should say this. I wanted to say this first, but whenever I talk about the things that I'm doing, I never want it to be like, this is how you should do this because you're gonna absolutely make money. I don't know. I don't know your situation. I don't know where you live, what kind of inventory you can find, what kind of brands you find. Like, I don't know any of that. I don't know how many hours you have in a day. I can't say, this is what you absolutely should do. All I'm saying is, this is what I'm doing. This is what I have done, and just kind of sharing that with you. So please, just as you're hearing me talk and talk about sell-through rate and my pricing strategy, please, please take it as me just sharing. I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right. The other thing I wanted to say about the sweater is that one did sell full price plus shipping. So that was great. I took my perpetual coupon off for the holiday for Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday because I had a sale going, and then I forgot to turn it back on. So I probably need to do that. This is Carhartt. If you saw my Thanksgiving haul, my thrift haul, I got quite a few Carhartt jackets. This is the last one to sell. It was also the first one to sell, which was so annoying. Sorry, I'm like, I don't think it smells bad. Okay, Carhartt has, I should show you. So it sold and then they didn't pay, which was really obnoxious. The Carhartt has a number down here at the bottom, which makes it really easy to search. This is also a union made Carhartt. So on the back of the tag, it has a union tag here. That does play a part in how much you can charge for these. I'm gonna put this in the box and we'll talk about it. Okay, so Carhartt, this is a C28, so it had that corduroy collar. I called it a barn coat, a chore coat. It has a 58% sell-through rate and an average sale price of $72.36. When something has a higher sell-through rate, I tend to price more on the higher side. Because for my reasoning, it's because I think that when the demand is greater, people are willing to pay more. That's my theory. I also still have, assume I'm going to sell it between 15 and probably 30 by the time people send me offers, 30% lower than what I have it actually listed for. So mine sold for $71.38. I had it for less than 2 weeks. I did spend $15 on it at my favorite thrift store. Go back and check out that thrift haul if you haven't. I posted it on Thanksgiving Day. It was pretty good. I sold all those Carhartt jackets. The blanket sold. The Land's End coat sold. So many good. It was good. Anyway, my profit on this is $39.55. I'll finish packing that up and after I'm done chatting with you. The next thing is an Eddie Bauer. There we go. It's just a fleece. This was in really good condition. And it was a double XL. And I paid 55 cents for it. So kind of a basic Eddie Bauer something, isn't going, look up Eddie Bauer. That's all I'm saying. It does sell. So I looked up Eddie Bauer fleece. This is a woman's fleece. I added women's pullover because sometimes, there's fleece vests, there's fleece jackets. But I just added fleece pullover to my search, and the sell-through rate was 17% and the average sale price was $14.64. I added plus size to that and it took it to $18 and some odd cents, I can't read my writing, and 22% sell-through rate. So it did, having the 2XL definitely helped with the sell-through rate and upped the average sale price a little bit. I sold mine for $16.98. I've had this for less than 3 weeks. It actually sold really fast. I normally would not expect that out of something like this. I would think that it would take a while, but I'm not sad about it selling that fast. After fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, my profit is $8.59. I keep hearing my furnace click on and off. Hopefully that is not too distracting for you. Let me know if it is, but it's cold in the Midwest. It decided to be winter. and I'm not here for it. I'm not excited about it, but it's cold and my heater needs to run. So when something has a lower sell-through rate like that, I tend to price on the lower side of comps. My goal is to get $15 in profit per item. Clearly that did not happen with this shirt, but that's okay. There, you know, a goal is a goal. It doesn't happen every time. But I do try to price on the lower end of comps so that, you know, people who are searching price low to high, which does happen as a buyer, I always search price low to high, especially when there's, you know, like a couple hundred fleece sweaters, fleece pullovers that I'm looking for. Yeah, anyway. I hope that I just like lost my train of thought, so I hope I completed that. If the sell-through rate is lower, I tend to price on the lower end of comps. All right, this is a brand called Tahari, and this is a linen button-up. It is long line, and it's 100% linen. I will tell you that this sold before, and then the person said, oh, it has a hole in it, and it does, but it's behind the collar and I didn't see it. So it's a little hole right there. So they returned it. I gave them a full refund. Felt bad. They were super nice about it. I love when people are understanding, because people, I mean, we make mistakes. I missed it. It was under the collar. I didn't see it. Anyway, the person was lovely. I relisted it with the hole and it sold super fast. Overall, I've had this for 3 months, but I think, I mean, I just put it away last night, so I've not had it back very long. Tahari linen button up, and I added long because I think the long line is a specific style that people like, and you'll see here. The average sell price is $22.79, and the sell-through rate is 45%. That's pretty high. If I take out long, the sell-through rate, the sell price doesn't change much. It just goes to $21.36, but the sell-through rate goes to 21%. And if I take out linen and just search Tahari tops, it's again $21.16. So the average sell price doesn't change that much, but the sell-through rate goes to 17%. So Tahari is a brand that I personally only buy in linen. I shouldn't say that. I only buy it if it is a natural material. So wool, linen, I think that's it. Cotton sometimes. Mine sold for $27.30, even with the flaw. I bought it at the bins again for about $2. My profit is $16.57. So what I did with this, I did price it at about $30 originally, and I don't remember what it sold for originally the first time, but when I relisted it, I listed it with the flaw, took the pictures, added it to the description, all of that, and then I reduced the price by $5, and it sold rather fast. So I did note that the flaw was underneath the collar. Okay, this is kind of a unique item. This is a vintage sweater, which isn't all that unique. However, it's maternity. I found this like 2 weeks ago. I went out with my son and we randomly passed a church sale. And I went and bought a lot of stuff, mostly vintage sweaters, and this was in it. I did not have time while I was there So I was going fast and I did not look things over. That was also priced really cheap. So I did not look over things, and when I got this home, it is like full of flaws. Like little ones, but like there's a big hole right there. Anyway, I disclosed all the flaws. It's very pilly. Then I looked I looked over all the comps, and I was like, shoot, I shouldn't have bought this anyway, even without the flaws. The average sale price of a vintage maternity sweater is $14.41 and a 9% sell-through rate. So because it had all the flaws and a low sell-through rate, I priced it really cheap. It sold for $23.93. So remember, that is the price that they paid for the item plus the shipping. So I think I priced it at like $15. Would that be right? And they would have paid, maybe I priced it at 20. I don't know. Anyway, they paid $23.93. I paid $1.69. That was my average cost of goods for that church sale, and my profit is $12.91. So maybe I should write down what I actually like got for the item, but I don't know. I think for me, it's important to know what they paid total for the item with the shipping, because you know, that's the total cost that they paid, and what goes into my account, all of that. So I think I'm gonna need to get one of my big poly mailers. So, all right, well, I'm going to finish wrapping up this box and this, and I'm gonna put all my items onto my front porch. My mail carrier will come and pick those up in about an hour, and that's it. My total profit was $103.27. I am thrilled about that. It has just been good day after good day after good day. So I'm hopeful that this will continue. It does help when I have some of those higher priced items sell, and some of my my profit is bigger. That's always the goal, right? Bigger profits, bigger profits. All right. Yeah, that's it for me today. Make sure you leave a comment. If you're a reseller, tell me about your pricing strategy. Do I do something like way off that you're like, man, Jen, you might want to rethink that? Or do you have a specific pricing strategy? I would love to know, because I love to know how other people do things, and I can learn from you as well. I love chatting in the comments. It's one of my favorite parts. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do try to post these videos every night at 8 p.m. That doesn't always happen. I have uploading issues. I'm not super technologically inclined, so oh well. All right, I will see you soon.